SVG-TV News headlines sponsored in part by Flow.
Flow is bringing you the best Christmas deals. Unwrap great prepaid deals like the ZTE Blade A3 Lite for $99 with a 7-day always-on plan purchase. Plus, get a free gift. Amazing postpaid deals start with a Samsung Galaxy A10s at $149 plus a medium postpaid plan with unlimited weekend minutes to talk this holiday. So this Christmas, get the latest phones at the best prices on the fastest network. Because with Flow, Christmas only gets better. Visit discoverflow.co. Terms and conditions apply.
In headlines, members of the public encouraged to do their part to help fight crime in SVG. Dominicans turn out in their numbers today to vote in general elections. Climate crisis displaces thousands in the Horn of Africa. And in sports, India defeats West Indies in first T20 of 3-match series. These and other stories coming up in SVG-TV's Evening News and Sports.
That was the news headline sponsored in part by Flow.
Flow is bringing you the best Christmas deals. Unwrap great prepaid deals like the ZTE Blade A3 Lite for $99 with a 7-day always-on plan purchase. Plus, get a free gift. Amazing postpaid deals start with a Samsung Galaxy A10s at $149 plus a medium postpaid plan with unlimited weekend minutes to talk this holiday. So this Christmas, get the latest phones at the best prices on the fastest network. Because with Flow, Christmas only gets better. Visit discoverflow.co. Terms and conditions apply.
Good evening and welcome to SVG-TV's News and Sports for Friday, December 6, 2019. I am Barvin Arthur with the details. Members of the public were sensitized today about crime safety tips and how not to be a victim of crimes, especially during this Christmas season. This through the annual Police Christmas Crime Prevention Exhibition held in front of the police headquarters in capital Kingstown under the theme, Securing Citizens and Visitors Through Innovative Policing. The exhibition provided a wealth of information on health and safety tips, which included information related to human trafficking, pickpocketing, safety on the roads, as well as tips for parents. This year's exhibition also featured booths from the Sexual Offences Unit and the Ministry of National Mobilization. Speaking with our news team, Superintendent of Police Clausen Francis said crime prevention is an important part of the work of the police, and the exhibition forms part of a week of activities designed to build a close relationship with the public and how they can work together with the police to fight crime.
This year, our theme is securing citizens and visitors through innovative policing. Innovative in the sense that we are engaged in community policing. And we have started the week of activities Monday this week. On Monday we had our meet and greet. Tuesday we had a whistle stop on the leeward end of the country. Wednesday we repeated on the other side of the country. And today we have our main event, crime prevention exhibition. And we are delighted that this time around we have on board the Gender Affairs Unit in the Ministry of National Mobilization. So they have been with us for the entire week. They also have a message to spread in terms of crime and crime prevention.
Superintendent Francis said the response from the public has been excellent, and the hard work of the lawmen and women of the RSVG's police force continues to bear fruit.
Excellent. Most persons are interested in the polymer notes because you know they don't want to become victim of fraud, want to be engaged in transaction with counterfeit notes. So that is one of the main highlights of the of today's event. But we see the benefits in it. We realize we have had a reduction in crimes this year, significant reduction. So we believe people are listening. If in Central Public, they are listening to the crime prevention tips, and they're not only listening, they are executing. They are doing exactly what we ask them to do. Because we have seen a reduction in pickpocketing. It seems like the tree card is non-existent now, non-existent, and so these simple signs tell us that the people are learning. They're learning, and we're getting less reports of those needs.
Fraud, money laundering, and human trafficking are serious crimes which the RSVG's police force are trying to keep at bay. And members of the units which deal with these offences were on hand at today's exhibition to provide information to the public on how they can protect themselves from becoming victims of these crimes. A member of the Anti-Trafficking in Persons unit highlighted the importance of his work, while a member of the CID, which deals with fraud and other related offences, spoke about the security features of the new polymer notes and what persons need to look for when conducting transactions.
Left-hand corner, each note, there's a different symbol. The $100, the top left-hand corner, if you feel it's a square, feel it for yourself. The 50, a triangle, you feel it. The 20, a rectangle. The 10 has an X, but it's a bit difficult too. So the 5 is a circle. Also, the holographic foil, where we'll term it as plastic. This area here. In the $100, the 50 and the 20, the holographic foil, you hold it up or tilt it. You see it changes color. Let me say we have like a business in town and we can't handle to do all of this feeling and all of this. You buy a UV light cheap, you could go Korea's or you could order it $15, $20, you can't lose. Small and efficient. A man get $100, you want 3 for 10, the crowd strong for you. You take a UV light, you turn it on, you just spot it to the bottom of it. You see it? ECCB. You see it? You can't see it with the naked eye. Only the UV. And these are the security features of these brands.
I mean, women, children, males, every single body becomes victims of human trafficking. And the thing is that when you become a victim of human trafficking, it is very hard to get out. Sometimes the only way most of these individuals get out is by if they are eventually rescued, otherwise than that, it leads in death. Because these traffickers do not want their victims to escape and to tell law enforcement, because they know they're going to go to jail. So what they do? They kill them when they're no longer useful to them. So we're here to teach, to inform the general public about human trafficking so that we can prevent it from reaching our shores, and if it is in our shores, so that they will know what to look out for to come and tell the police.
Members of the Sexual Offences Unit and the Gender Affairs Division were also on hand at the exhibition to provide safety tips to the public. In recent times, there has been an increase in sexual offences in the country, particularly against children.
Basically, some preventative measures. Our objective is to sensitize the public on preventative measures of sexual assaults. That is what our booth is about, just basically enlightening the public about sexual assault and preventative measures and parental tips, advice, because now it's a Christmas season and you know parents is about Kingston shopping. The children are alone at home and they leave them with people that are not even responsible. But just a word to the parents, the persons who we seem to trust are the persons who are closely to us are the ones that normally molest our little girls. So we have to be careful who we leave our little girls. And our boys are also need protection as well as our little girls.
You know, I think what happens with a lot of us in St. Vincent and Grenadines, we are too trusting, especially when it comes to our kids. We are trusting with our neighbors, we are trusting with our friends, and most of the time, if not most of the time, yes, the perpetrators who commit sexual assault to our kids or to even the women are people close to them. Sometimes it's not even strangers, because usually a child has to feel safe for somebody to be able to open up, to actually try to interfere with them. So I would tell a lot of parents especially is to always have an open eye, not because somebody is their brother, their friend, or their uncle, what's not, to pay attention and actually listen to our kids, because our kids usually tell us, always give us hints on when something is wrong. Listen to your child, look at your child's reactions and behaviors. And men, I think there needs to be more men in the home, not just be as a provider, but be as a nurturer to his kids and his wife also.
82 community college students today receive educational support bursary from the government of Taiwan. This and other stories coming up when we return with more local news. Stay with us.
The local news sponsored in part by Flow.
Flow is bringing you the best Christmas deals. Unwrap great prepaid deals like the ZTE Blade A3 Lite for $99 with a 7-day always-on plan purchase. Plus, get a free gift. Amazing postpaid deals start with a Samsung Galaxy A10s at $149 plus a medium postpaid plan with unlimited weekend minutes to talk, and talk this holiday. So this Christmas, get the latest phones at the best prices on the fastest network. Because with Flow, Christmas only gets better. Visit discoverflow.co. Terms and conditions apply.
C-Star Limited is now located on the 3rd floor of the First St. Vincent Bank building. They have extended their range of products to furniture, including patio sets, closets, shoe casing, beds and mattresses, TV cabinets, and kitchen cupboards, just to name a few of their luxurious pieces, all at unbelievable prices. Don't just take my word for it. Check them out upstairs the First St. Vincent Bank building. And don't forget, they still have the best in windows, doors, burglar bars, rails, and vanities. C-Star Limited, where quality and style is our motto.
A funeral service should be one that you can be proud of, one that leaves lasting memories of your loved ones. And that's where you need the New Haven Funeral Home. We are proud of the quality and class we have brought to the industry. We are proud for having trained the very first certified embalmers in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are proud of leading the way in terms of live streaming of funerals online so that your family members overseas could also be part of the celebration of life. We are constantly improving our services. We are driven by customer satisfaction, and we are proud of all that we do.
New Haven Funeral Home.
Kidney disease is a growing concern around the world and here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Chronic kidney disease is a life-threatening condition which occurs when a person's kidneys are no longer able to clean the toxins and waste products from the blood or perform other kidney functions normally. When this happens, a person needs dialysis. Dialysis is where a machine takes over the function of the kidney and safely removes the poisonous waste from the blood. Since 2012, Health Solutions Inc. has operated a full-service hemodialysis facility in SVG that offers state-of-the-art equipment, courteous, well-trained staff, and a comfortable treatment environment.
We're encouraging for early detection. Anyone who is either diabetic or hypertensive and has any questions or concerns, please contact us at 784-451-2836 or visit us at www.healthsolutionssvg.org.
'Tis the season for spreading love, cheer, and Christmas at Carreras Pharmacies. We've got gift sets, beauty products, perfumes, and colognes, household items, the best liquor, cards, gift wrapping paper, decorations, and there's so many cool toys! Wow! Yes, we even have toys, and kids get a chance to win their dream toy in our Kids Wishing Well. Avoid the hustle and bustle and get everything you need for the season at Carreras City Store, because Christmas is at Carreras Pharmacies.
Beautiful white and black sand beaches, lush mountains and valleys, rivers, hidden waterfalls, and multiple islands and islets. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are a friendly people, welcoming tourists from all over the world with exotic boutique and luxury hotels and a hospitable business environment. Let's make all tourists welcome at our international airport, on cruises, on yachts, on sailboats, on land and sea tours, at beach lines, at our restaurants, shops and bars, and at our national festivals. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Tourism is everyone's business. Live it, love it, embrace it.
Tourism is everyone's business. Yeah, live it, love it, embrace it.
It's 12 days of amazing deals this Christmas at Quartz Optical. Get different offers on chic and fabulous styles every week when you shop. Get Prada, Lacoste, Michael Kors, Toscana, Carolina Herrera, Converse, and much more. And with Ready Finance, you'll get it today and pay absolutely nothing until March 2020. It's 12 days of amazing deals this Christmas. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Special conditions apply.
Welcome back. 82 students from the SVG Community College today received educational support bursary from the government of Taiwan under its Human Resource Development Bursary Program. Ambassador of the Republic of China on Taiwan, Calvin Ho, stressed the importance of providing assistance in education, particularly to those who are in dire need of help to pursue higher learning.
Taiwan scholarship program, which I just say Human Resource Development Program, to assist financially disadvantaged students for their study. Ever since then, my government has provided resources to those needed extension students from primary, secondary, and post-secondary schools through together with the Ministry of Education. And this year, our two governments actually renew the MOU, the Memorandum of Understanding of this scholarship program, which is further extended to 2023 with a monetary provision of US 120,000 annually.
Ambassador Ho noted the many contributions of his government to education in SVG in the form of scholarships and bursaries since 1998, and said that they will continue to ensure more students benefit from similar initiatives.
When I come here, I always told my extension friends that one of my very important work here with the embassy is to support the young people's study. So I'm trying not only continue these programs, but also try to raise the number for the students to study here or in Taiwan.
Deputy Director of the SVG Community College, Eula Adams, said they are always looking at ways to assist students who face financial challenges and are happy with the support provided by the government of the Republic of China on Taiwan.
Student support is an important part of our function, and there is an assistant registrar whose portfolio is that of student support. We are indeed grateful for this financial support for our needy students. Mr. Ambassador, we applaud the continued effort on the part of your embassy to make these funds available for the benefit of our needy students. I am sure that the money to be received today will assist greatly in meeting their educational needs during this next semester.
Minister of Education Sinclair Prince urged the students who receive the bursary to use the money for its intended purpose, that is, towards their education. Minister Prince noted that this week, under the ROC's Human Resource Development Bursary Program, more than 120,000 EC dollars in bursaries were handed out to students at the primary, secondary, and tertiary levels, which is quite commendable.
Brings together two friendly governments working for the benefit of our disadvantaged students who are in need, and the financial support given to them through this program will certainly help to facilitate their educational journey. And of course, you, the recipients of these awards, will no doubt be grateful to the Chinese government for helping you to realize your dreams. It has been long established that education is the key to success, and as such, this worthy cause and its architects must be commended and applauded, and particularly the Chinese. I keep saying Chinese, but of course, they are Chinese. But I know, I'm talking about Taiwanese, the Republic of China and Taiwan.
Minister Prince added that Taiwan continues to support the ministry's programs, which have been a success and continues to contribute to the overall development of SVG.
Taiwan's contribution to education in SVG extends to other programs which have impacted positively on the education sector and our nation. These programs include, but are not limited to, the YES and SET programs and the university scholarships to study in Taiwan. And as the ambassador said, just like him, I hope that some of you that all of you would aspire to study in Taiwan. I know we have already started to do some Mandarin at the college, and we have seen a brilliant exposition of it just now in the rendition of the anthem. Again, and with the ambassador, I'd like to compliment those students who did the anthem so very well. Ambassador Ho, I wish to thank you and the government of Taiwan for your support over the years since we established diplomatic relations in 1981. I assure you that our nation has benefited significantly from your nation's acts of compassion.
Meanwhile, some of the recipients of the bursary expressed gratitude to the government of the Republic of China on Taiwan for the financial assistance and also praised the SVG Community College staff for looking out for their interest.
Taiwan's contribution to the Division of Teachers' Education ensures less privileged students are able to afford a tertiary education, which adds value to many lives and, by extension, many families across the breadth of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This scholarship allows us access to high-quality education. The crucial knowledge and skills gained as a result allows us to give back to St. Vincent and the Grenadines and apply what we have learned to give back to our communities.
Thank you to the people and the government of Taiwan for providing the financial support to the students at the St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I extend a sincere thank you to the lecturer for being the backbone of our education endeavors and for constantly supporting and motivating us. A warm thank you goes out to the deputy and deans of the community college for their vision and commitment placed in our institution. We are indeed blessed to have been awarded the Taiwanese bursary.
I'd just like to say thank you on behalf of the Division Technical Institute. We, the students, really appreciate this scholarship because for us, some of the students, just as myself, is in the entrepreneurship and small business management. And we, the students, we will be the entrepreneurs who will be going out there to start a job, actually support us to be employed. So this scholarship that you have provided for us and others will really truly go a long way for benefit us.
CADI is well known for its research in agriculture. And in one area in which the organization is examining is the biological means to control various pests and pest diseases which can hamper crop production. Students of the SVG Technical College yesterday got the opportunity to learn more about this and other measures being taken to control pests and pest diseases. The pink hibiscus mealybug is one pest which can wipe out an entire crop. CADI Rep Gregory Linton explained why the mealybug is so destructive and one biological means to control it.
They will develop wings and they'll fly, but they don't feed. And the females, they will remain in one place or move very little, and they will just feed and suck and get swollen and legs. All right. And they inject a lot of toxins, so the saliva would have a lot of toxins. So they would inject that into the plant, so because that would help to digest the saps that they're sucking in, and that causes a lot of crinkling, a lot of curling, and so forth. You know, so then in those crinkling up and curling, they can hide, coupled with all the waxy you see on the mealybug. So it's very difficult to get any control with chemicals. So that's why you have to resort to biological control. So this is a ladybird. Beetle was brought in, Cryptolemus montresori, and that's the larva. So both adults and larvae would feed voraciously on the mealybugs. You have all sorts of ladybirds. Some are generalists, means they'll eat anything in terms of insects, and some are specific. So this one will be specific to pink hibiscus mealybug. It will be not only that. All right. So in no time you will see serious reductions.
The diamondback moth is another destructive pest which specifically targets cabbage.
All right. Diamondback moth. So this is some of the damage that can be caused, and if it's cabbage, you want to minimize as much as possible the amount of chemicals they spray on cabbage because it's leafy. You hardly cook it, you know, except sometimes you prepare a little bit of codfish or something. But generally, you don't cook it, you know. So it's not something you want to be spraying, you know. So you have to find alternatives. All right. So
Thursday's educational session with the students of the Technical Division was part of activities held to celebrate Cardi Day 2019. Dominicans turned out in their numbers today to vote in general elections. This from the region. When we return, stay with us.
That was a local news segment.
The Everready Funeral Home at French's is your friend in times of grief. With over 40 years' experience, they are prepared to take care of all your funeral arrangements. Embalming, lowering device service, grave mattresses, carpeting, vaults, tombs, and wreaths. Arrangements for television obituaries. Cremation is available upon request. Everready Funeral Home offers the finest in caskets and coffins, local and imported. So, in your time of need, call Everready Funeral Home at any time. 456-1494. Everready Funeral Home, offering service above self.
Juicy, juicy, drink today. Juicy, juicy, same great taste. Juicy, juicy, the original drink. It's a Vinci thing. Get your red and banana, pineapple, juicy cola, orange or apple. Juicy for you and for your neighbor. It's a Vinci thing. Enjoy it juicy, the original Vinci thing. Juicy.
We would like to thank our many valued customers for their loyalty and support over the years and look forward to your continued relationship in 2020. Merry Christmas from Inter-Island Trading.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentians for years with their high prices. They came General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices, then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000.
Oh, girl, you have a gift for me?
Este es un regalo. Todo este gran regalo.
Is it a card?
To open this gift, just give that phone a little shake.
Shake it, that's right.
Quality products, quality care, low prices, great customer service, all at QCare Pharmacy. QCare leads the way, providing all your pharmaceutical needs, a variety of personal care products, and so much more. Located on Halifax Street. Telephone number 451-2690. QCare Pharmacy, where the Q stands for quality.
This holiday season, it's the perfect time of the year to spend with the ones you love and show them exactly how you feel. Making the most of the season. So where do you find all you need to make this season the best one ever? It's Quartz, actually. Bringing value home.
The regional news segment sponsored by Massey Stores SVG Limited.
The festive holiday joy is flowing early this year. Have yourself a merry little Massey Christmas. Enter with every $50 spent and you can win amazing prizes such as a luxurious, comfortable, and ultimately relaxing cruise for two with all-inclusive paid flight. Set sail to explore and discover the beautiful gems of the Caribbean, one island at a time. Bon voyage and travel in style and sophistication aboard a majestic cruise of a lifetime. lifetime. And wait, there's more. This Christmas, exciting prizes such as a shopping spree with the value of $500. But don't worry, consolation prizes include weekly ham and turkey giveaways. Check out our Facebook page for more chances to win. See press and in store for more details. Happy holidays from Massey Stores. Our family serving your family.
Welcome back. In our news from the region, we hear that the polls are now closed in Dominica and citizens are awaiting the results in today's general election, which is a straight fight between the incumbent Dominica Labour Party, which is hoping to maintain its 14-year hold on power, and the opposition United Workers' Party, the UWP. The UDP-led Lennox Linton, 56, is proving Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit, 42, with a strong challenge to extend his 10-year stay as head of the government. The 250 polling stations across the island opened at 7 a.m. local time, with an estimated 72,484 persons registered to vote. Here is a report from the Carry Update on the voting process earlier today and what can be expected later this evening.
There have been no reports of any hiccups, with encouraging lines in most places, even though by the time the polls opened at 7 a.m., there were some showers. But by mid-morning, the weather had largely cleared. There were no reports of any blocked roads in the two troubled areas, the opposition strongholds of Marigot and Salisbury. Among those voting in the capital early Wednesday was opposition leader Lennox Linton, who, though contesting the safe rural seat of Marigot, votes in the Roseau North constituency where he lives. He spoke to reporters after voting.
Turnout favors us. The fact that people are turning out is great. We're going to get some showers of blessing, it looks like, the early part of the morning. So, yeah, this is the day. Voting day in Dominica. Voting day when the people of Dominica will make the decision for real change in the problem of Dominica. It's looking good.
Both parties have reported encouraging signs in the early voting. Dominica will face a tense 12 to 18 hours as they vote throughout the day. The polls, which opened at 7 a.m., are scheduled to close at 5 p.m., and it is widely expected that the results could be known before midnight. The key to the results of the poll could be how both parties do in 4 constituencies in the east: Castle Bruce, La Plaine, Grand Fort, and Salabia, and in 3 of the 4 constituencies in the Roseau urban areas. The DLP are defending all 4 constituencies in the east, while the UWP is traditionally stronger in Roseau. Roseau Valley, Roseau Central, and Roseau South are considered among areas that are too close to call. The DLP is expected to dominate most of the northern areas as well as the southern constituencies, with UWP stronger in the middle of the country.
Still in news from the region, while there has been an increase in the number of murders across Jamaica, the government is adamant that it will not be easing up criminals until there is a significant reduction. We hear more in this TVJ News Report.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness says intelligence showed that November would have recorded a spike in murders. 127 murders were recorded in the month, including in areas now under a state of emergency. But still, this assurance.
The government, in doing its assessment, starting in November, we do a monthly assessment. Recognize from our intelligence and all that we could gather that the month of November could likely be a difficult month.
He said that assessment was behind the deployment of 400 soldiers in certain areas including South St. Andrew, East Kingston, and St. James. Mr. Holness says even though people are questioning the effectiveness of the security measures, given gruesome murders in areas under a state of emergency, the government will not relent in going after criminals. He, however, pointed to statistics which show murders declined in areas under a state of emergency. The Prime Minister says even though there is political pressure to end the SOEs, he will not end the fight against crime.
Well, let me make it absolutely clear. This Prime Minister and the government that I lead will not relent against the criminals in this country. So if there is any expectation that if the SOEs are not renewed, that it will be field day for criminals, they have another thing coming. we will put out all our effort, SOEs or no SOEs, to get those criminals.
He said the government will also continue to use provisions under the law to target criminals and will not go after them in any unlawful manner. Mr. Holness also noted that come next year, the crime fight will be strengthened with the procurement of new vehicles.
Next year, you're going to hear a massive announcement about the number of cars, brand new cars, purpose-built police cars equipped with all the tracking technology, all of computer on board inside here. That will come. And it's not just crime, it is also public order.
Climate crisis displaces thousands in the Horn of Africa. This from the international scene. When we return, stay with us.
That was a regional news segment sponsored by Massey Stores SVG Limited.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la.
The festive holiday joy is flowing early this year. Have yourself a merry little Massey Christmas. Enter with every $50 spent and you can win amazing prizes such as a luxurious, comfortable and ultimately relaxing cruise for two with all-inclusive paid flight. Set sail to explore and discover the beautiful gems of the Caribbean, one island at a time. Bon voyage and travel in style and sophistication aboard a majestic cruise of a lifetime. And wait, there's more. This Christmas, exciting prizes such as a shopping spree with the value of $500. But don't worry, consolation prizes include weekly ham and turkey giveaways. Check out our Facebook page for more chances to win. See press and in store for more details. Happy holidays from Massey Stores. Our family serving your family.
It starts with a sacred tree, found only on Africa's southern plains, where the sun ripens the wild marula fruit. A soft breeze carries its exotic scent, inviting our trusted advisors to taste. It's this fruit that we double distill and craft to create our naturally superior cream liqueur. Amarula Cream, the spirit of Africa. Africa's most globally awarded cream liqueur.
There's a reason you get up on a morning. A reason you pick yourself up. Start the day. Maybe it's because you know people like you are waiting for people just like you. For Republic Bank, that reason is you. It's all about making a difference in your life. Because after 182 years, if it's one thing we're sure about, is that the difference is you.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Still going to town for hardware? No, you don't need to. Pinchers Hardware in Pembroke. It's your one-stop shop for all your hardware needs. We stock building materials, blocks, sand, and stones. Also plumbing and electrical fittings. We have automotive supplies too. And to make things easy, we will deliver to your location. Come on in or simply call us at 458-7591 or 533-1576. We are open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pinchers Hardware, located in Pembroke, where quality meets price.
It's 12 days of amazing deals this Christmas at Quartz Optical. Get different offers on chic and fabulous styles every week when you shop. Get Prada, Lacoste, Michael Kors, Toscana, Carolina Herrera, Converse, and much more. And with Ready Finance, you'll get it today and pay absolutely nothing until March 2020. It's 12 days of amazing deals this Christmas. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Special conditions apply.
SVG-TV International News segment sponsored in part by Carrez Distribution Limited.
For over 60 years, we have sought only the best beans grown in the lush hills of the Andean mountains of Colombia. Cold Cafe. We carefully select only the very best beans and roast them to delicious perfection by our experienced roast masters. Cold Cafe. Cold Cafe treats you to one of the finest coffees in the world, available in classic and decaffeinated. A rich flavor and aroma that can only come from 100% Colombian coffee. Cold Cafe. Indulge yourself in our delicious cappuccinos available in classic mocha and French vanilla. Enjoy them hot to warm your soul or cool to cool you down. Either way, they are incredibly satisfying. So go ahead, enjoy Cold Cafe and treat yourself.
Let's go further afield now. Unusually heavy rains and floods have displaced hundreds of thousands of people and destroyed crops in the Horn of Africa. We hear more in this CNN report on how the people in Somalia are coping, and they are already suffering before the latest rains hit.
Imagine learning to farm at 50. That's what Fatima's doing after losing all her goats and sheep to years of drought. These women are the survivors of extremes. They bear the brunt of climate shocks. Like other women in the developing world, they produce 80% of their food. But this village in Somaliland has fared better with this year's rains than most. Everyone feels climate shocks here, desperately searching for water the rains once brought. Historical climate data in the self-declared state that broke away from Somalia 3 decades ago is scant, but local officials measuring rainfall here say it's dropped by more than half in the past 50 years. The Horn of Africa is drying up faster than it ever has in the past 2,000 years, according to a study by American scientists. Even in the best of times, this inhospitable land has made life difficult for its people. For many, the changing climate has now made it impossible. More than 2/3 of the livestock died in the most recent killer drought, turning tens of thousands of pastoralists into climate refugees, living in makeshift camps for years, with no way out in sight. Mother of 7, Europe Suleiman lost her entire herd of 200 goats 2 years ago. I have never worried for the life of my children, how to feed them, how to look after them, she says. This was the worst drought I have ever seen.
We are touching it, it is there. Climate change is real. In Somaliland, it's real. When you have an empty stomach, you don't have anything to put into your stomach or to put into your child's stomach. That's when you feel it.
One of the world's poorest and least developed economies is overwhelmed. You can see how harsh life can be in the streets of the capital, Hargeisa. Charcoal cellars line this one. Just about everybody depends on it for cooking, at the cost of cutting down and burning trees, transforming vanishing forests into deserts. Even solutions are defeated by the very problem they're meant to solve.
Well, that's the news. Sports is just ahead, but before that, let's take a look at a local weather forecast.
SVG-TV International News segment was sponsored in part by Carrez Distribution Limited.
Let's go! Turn up the fun!
With Chocolisto and its great flavor, enriched with vitamins and minerals that help you grow.
Chocolisto makes you big and strong.
The weather report sponsored in part by General Hardware, Budgemart Limited.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentians for years with their high prices. They came General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices. Then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000.
Budgemart's big sellout is back and still has the best deals. Baguette bread pans now only $29.95. 5-piece cake pan set was $84.90, now $63.70. 4-piece non-stick cake pan set was $55, now $39.60. 3-piece non-stick pan set was $29.20, now $21.90. Short motion bins was $297.55, now $223.15. 6-piece aluminum pot set was $4.50, now $3.50. Tall motion bin was $423.64, now $317.75. Real deals, real savings, and no gimmicks. When every dollar counts, shop at Budgemart.
Let's now take a look at the local weather forecast. Conditions partly cloudy and breezy. Winds east-northeast at 22 kilometers per hour. Temperature 27.4 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 78%. Barometric pressure 1012.5 millibars. 24-hour rainfall trace. Today's maximum temperature 29.6 degrees Celsius and today's minimum temperature 26.5 degrees Celsius. Sunset today at 5:37 p.m. and sunrise tomorrow at 6:14 a.m. Forecast: fair to partly cloudy and breezy at times with a few isolated showers. Synopsis: Atlantic high pressure system is the dominant feature.
The weather report was sponsored in part by General Hardware, Budgemart Limited.
Budgemart's big sellout is back and still has the best deals. Baguette bread pans now only $29.95. 5-piece cake pan set was $84.90, now $63.70. 4-piece non-stick cake pan set was $55, now $39.60. 3-piece non-stick pan set was $29.20, now $21.90. Short motion bins was $297.55, now $223.15. 6-piece aluminum pot set was $4.50, now $3.50. Tall motion bin was $423.64, now $317.75. Real deals, real savings, and no gimmicks. When every dollar counts, shop at Budgemart.
Welcome to Finishing and Furnishing, where a warm and friendly staff awaits you. At Finishing and Furnishing, you feel like you're in a home away from home. You will find a wide range of bedroom, living room, and appliances displayed in a stunning setting. When dealing with furniture, you need to take into consideration the colors of your room. That's why at our Penta Studio, we supply the best in interior and exterior paints. Have wooden furniture? Well, we also have stains, sealers, lacquers to get that matte or gloss finish of your desire. So give us a call at 457-2206 and come on down to Finishing and Furnishing today and start building the home of your dreams.
Welcome to the evening sports. India captain Virat Kohli led from the front, hitting an unbeaten 94 as India overhauled West Indies' total of 207 for 5 with ease to record a 6-wicket win in the 2020 series opener today. While not at his fluent best in the early stages, Kohli picked up the pace in the second half of India's impressive run chase, rushing his side over the line with 8 balls to spare in Hyderabad. The right-hander was afforded time to get his eye in by efforts by teammate K.L. Rahul, who passed 1,000 runs in the format at international level during his knock of 62. West Indies had cleared the boundary 15 times to set what appeared to be a stiff target at the halfway stage. Shimron Hetmeyer leading the onslaught with 56. His maiden international T20 half-century was not without the ODI slice of luck, however, as India missed a number of opportunities in the field. The home team failed to take 3 successive chances at the start of the 17th over, allowing West Indies to post the second highest total by a touring team in a T20 fixture on Indian soil. Elvin Lewis 40 and Brandon King 31 added 51 for the second wicket, while captain Kieran Pollard weighed in with 37 from 19 deliveries, matching Hetmeyer's tally of 4 sixes. Jason Holder managed 2 maximums himself in the final over, contributing 24 not out. though he was not on the receiving end of some heavy hitting during an Indian reply that overcame the early setback of losing Rohit Sharma for 8. Rahul helped put a century stand with his skipper before becoming the second batsman to fall to left-arm spinner Kerry Pierre 2 for 44. Still at that stage, Kohli had moved through the gears as he motored towards the target. Keswick Williams came in for some particularly heavy punishment, leaking 60 runs from his 3.4 overs as India prevailed in the first 3 T20 matches between the two sides. The Houston Rockets were too good for the Toronto Raptors in the NBA on Thursday, while the Philadelphia 76ers streak came to an end. The Rockets went 22 of 55 from three-point range in a 119-109 victory over the Raptors at the Scotiabank Arena. Ben McLemore 8 out of 17 and PJ Tucker 5 out of 10 did most of the damage for the Houston Rockets from beyond the arc. McLemore finished with 28 points while Tucker had a double-double of 18 points, 11 rebounds, as James Harden 23 points and Russell Westbrook's 19 points, 13 rebounds and 11 assists got plenty of support. Pascal Siakam, who had 24 points for the defending champions, the Raptors. Meanwhile, Joel Embiid's double-double of 26 points and 21 rebounds was not enough for the 76ers, who went down to the Washington Wizards for 119-113. The result saw Philadelphia's 4-game winning streak come to an end, while they are now 5 of 7 on the road this season. The Royal St. Vincent and Grenadines Police Force and Rudy's Electrical will contest this year's men's final of the Jules Anthony Vinlet North Leeward 2020 Super League Cricket Championship at the Cumberland Playing Field at 2 on Sunday afternoon. Prior to that match, Ball Runners and United Survivors will meet in the Women's Tri-Series final at 9:30 in the morning. The evening sports will continue in a moment. Stay with us.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la.
The festive holiday joy is flowing early this year. Have yourself a merry little massy Christmas. Enter with every $50 spent and you can win amazing prizes such as a luxurious, comfortable and ultimately relaxing cruise for 2 with all-inclusive paid flight. Set sail to explore and discover the beautiful gems of the Caribbean. One island at a time. Bon voyage and travel in style and sophistication aboard a majestic cruise of a lifetime. And wait, there's more. This Christmas, exciting prizes such as a shopping spree with the value of $500. But don't worry, consolation prizes include weekly ham and turkey giveaways. Check out our Facebook page for more chances to win. See press and in store for more details. Happy holidays from Massey Stores. Our family serving your family.
Set for Life is back again. Your favorite game. Win house and land. SUV plus 50 grand. 50 and 25 grand. Second and third prize in your hand. So play as much as you can. Monthly prizes to be won. Set for life. A brand new house. Set for life. A brand new car. Set for life. $10 for a bet. Live your life with no regrets. Set for life. Did your day done set? Set for life. December 28th. Set for life. Check the lotto machine. Get set for 2019. Set for life. Live all of your dreams. Be a winner. Turn your own keys. Set for life.
The Vallejo Experience. We cater for all of your psychological needs. We promote holistic wellness, balancing the mind, body, and spirit. I am Dr. Giselle Miller, CEO and founder of the Vallejo Experience. Contact us today. We are willing and ready to serve you.
I think I have enough lumber for the fence. Just hope I have enough saw blades at home.
Well, you don't need more lumber, but you do need some galvanized nails. And maybe grab some saw blades just in case.
For all your hardware needs and the best customer service, Lanes, the family store for value.
This holiday season, it's the perfect time of the year to spend with the ones you love and show them exactly how you feel. Making the most of the season. So where do you find all you need? To make this season the best one ever? It's Quartz, actually. Bringing value home.
Welcome back. Star Girls 1 and Harmony Investment will contest Sunday's CNR Enterprises knockout final of the Sand Hill Netball Championship at the hard court of the Sand Hill playing field. The match is scheduled to shoot off at 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon, following the final 3 presentation ceremony will take place. Meanwhile, the Vitamalt Ministry of Education Teachers Combined won the second semi-final of the Firms and Industrial Netball Championship yesterday with a 30-22 victory over the RSVG's Police Force team at the Kingstown Netball Center in New Montrose. Vitamalt Ministry of Education Teachers Combined will next meet Ministry of Tourism, Sports and Culture in the final on Saturday afternoon at the Kingstown Netball Center. The match will be followed by the presentation ceremony. And that's how we end sports this evening. We'll be right back to wrap things up.
From the management and staff of Log Enterprises, we wish you a very happy holidays. Looking forward to your continued support in the year 2020.
Merry Christmas from Log Enterprises.
The body moves in many expressive ways. The freedom of movement is often taken for granted until that freedom is restricted by pain. Maya's Pain Kill Gel is scientifically formulated to alleviate muscle and joint inflammation. With this gel, you can target the pain in areas where it's needed the most. Bring the joy of movement back into your life with Maya's Pain Kill Gel. Available at leading stores and pharmacies in SVG.
Oh God, you have a gift for me?
Este es un regalo. Todo este gran regalo.
Is it a car?
To open this gift, just give that phone a little shake.
Shake it, that's right.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. How?
Okay, do yourself.
Unique upholstery. Quality at a low cost. We build to suit your needs. Contact us at Redemption Shops 457-0182 or Stony Grounds 453-2089.
It's 12 days of amazing deals this Christmas at Quartz Optical. Get different offers on chic and fabulous styles every week when you shop. Get Prada, Lacoste, Michael Kors, Toscana, Carolina Herrera, Converse, and much more. And with Ready Finance, you'll get it today and pay absolutely nothing until March 2020. It's 12 days of amazing deals this Christmas. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Special conditions apply.
And now for a second look at the headlines. Members of the public encouraged to do their part to help fight crime in SVG. Dominicans turn out in their numbers today to vote in general elections. Climate crisis displaced thousands in the Horn of Africa. And in sports, India defeats the West Indies in first T20 of 3-match series. On behalf of all those here at SVG-TV, thanks for viewing. I am Bavin Oliver. Don't forget to visit our Facebook page for a recap of the news and daily headlines. Also tune in for SVG-TV's News in 15 at 12:45 p.m. weekdays. Have a good evening.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentions for years with their high prices. They pay General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices. Then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000.
just cook 'em.
We make your life so easy.
Just come in and see us. A wide range of furniture.
Right here at Singer.
Affordable beds and mattresses.
Right here at Singer. Washing machines to make your laundry clean and fresh. Singer is a family store
that gives you the best hire purchase deals.
Right here at Singer.
We'll outfit your home.
Right here at Singer. The #1 family store.
It's us with Singer.
There's a reason you get up on a morning. A reason you pick yourself up. Start the day. Maybe it's sheer grit. Maybe it's your ethics. Maybe it's because you know people like you are waiting for people just like you. We all have our reasons, and for Republic Bank, that reason is you. Every little thing, every big thing, it's all about making a difference in your life. Because after 182 years, if it's one thing we're sure about, is that the difference is you. We're here to help.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
On behalf of the Board of Directors, the management and staff of Century Insurance, we want to wish all of our clients, our agents, our colleagues, our supporters in the industry a very Merry Christmas and a bright and prosperous New Year. We want to say thank you for the support, thank you for your business. Without you, we will have no company. God bless you and have a prosperous New Year.
Merry Christmas, St. Vincent and the Grenadines from Century Insurance.
This holiday season, it's the perfect time of the year to spend with the ones you love and show them exactly how you feel. Making the most of the season. So where do you find all you need to make this season the best one ever? It's Quartz, actually. Bringing value home.
Flow is bringing you the best Christmas deals. Unwrap great prepaid deals like the ZTE Blade A3 Lite for $99 with a 7-day always-on plan purchase. Plus, get a free gift. Amazing postpaid deals start with a Samsung Galaxy A10s at $149 plus a medium postpaid plan with unlimited weekend minutes to talk, and talk this holiday. So this Christmas, get the latest phones at the best prices on the fastest network. Because with Flow, Christmas only gets better. Visit discoverflow.co. Terms and conditions apply.